So Jimmy, a 1-1 draw against Hednesford, what was your thoughts on the game?
Complete game of two halves. I'm at a loss as a manager to say where my first half team performance come from. I didn't have a good player. We weren't tracking runners, we didn't win the individual battles. I think the only saving grace was we came in at 1-0. If they'd have gone 3-0, we couldn't have complained first half. So I wouldn't even say credit. I think we're probably lucky to come in 1-0. So just couldn't wait for the 45-minute whistle to be blown, to be honest.
We've got to talk about the half time. What did you say at the break for that second half to take place where you were breathtaking?
Obviously, both of us had a lot of harsh words, a lot of own truths. I'm always honest and tell the lads the truth. Hit home a few points, both of us. And then basically we needed to shuffle the pack and change the system. When you're having such a bad half in a game of football, and you ain't got a massive squad, you have to shuffle the pack with the squad, the players on the pitch. And we moved one or two bodies around a little bit, and we caused them quite a few problems. We've seen them changing their shape and style. So we were happy with that. Once we'd got his foot in the game and we was on top, I thought we could have gone on and won the game, but brilliant to get the equaliser. Just such a shame that we didn't get the win, I think, because the winner, it looked like he was there, didn't it?
You must have been delighted to see Luke get on the score sheet again for the first time since December, and the scene showed just how well liked he is, I suppose, in the team. They were all delighted for him to do that.
Yeah, it's a great goal, isn't it? I mean, we first half and last week in the game against Ilkeston, we tried to say we've got two big lads in the box. Can we feed the lads with some good service, good deliveries? I feel sorry for my strikers at times because they're always defending with the backs to the goal, and they never seem to get a chance to sort of like get in front of goal and put headers like that in. And proof of the pudding that I've said quite a few times in the lads, put them two, hang it up for them, and they will put the ball in the back of the net with their head and face up. If they're facing the goalkeeper, I fancy Callum ball all day long. And Pellett's, he's always been good with his head. I mean, he's planted it fantastically, hasn't he? So he deserved his goal. His work rate was second to none, second half, wasn't it?
Chance for you to bring Declan Towers back into the team today because of Leon McKay's unavailability. How pleased were you with his performance, and is it a good boost for the end of the season that you've got him back now? Yeah,
I mean, again, first half, I think Dec and Stanners, I thought they tried to be too clever. I thought they tried to get in front of the man too many times. My team talk before the game was sometimes you come up against big strikers like Carno at Arsenal, and everybody laughs and jokes about them, but they're an handful. They've got the big long legs and arms, and they're decent in the air, the big strong lads. And we probably got it wrong first half. In the second half we probably said, you must improve. Man up each one. I sorted out, I thought Stan and Dec. But Dec is just a pleasure to have. He cleans everything up. First half I thought he was quite poor. I thought he was trying to be too clever, and we said at half time, just stop being a clever player, stop being a good player, just be a player. Do what if you do your natural stuff, you'll always clean up, and yeah, it's a pleasure to have him back.
So you've come a long way since the start of the season. Obviously you mentioned yourself how disappointed you were with the poor start to the season, and you've come here against a side recently relegated, with a fantastic ground and all that, and you could have won the game at the end. You had chances, Ryan had that chance as well. So what does it say about your side, the way that they've transformed from that time?
Well, I just said to the lads in there, team talk before the game, team talk at half time, team talk full time. We've got to be greedy now, and we've got to go to places and pick 3 points up. But after you watch the lads put that sort of effort in second half, they owed it to the supporters that travelled with us today. They owed it to the chairman and his gang and you, and they've put an almighty shift in second half. But they owed that from the first half, diabolical first half. But if we get a point away at 3-0 every time you say it, it's a great return. And if we can somehow get 3 points again next Saturday, all of a sudden, everybody must look and think, Barwell, we should get 3 points, could get 3 points. Well, I think that's 12 or 13 draws now. Again, everybody likes everybody says what result. You can't pick the Northern Premier, what scores are going to be. Workington lose 4-0 today. Just got into second place. It's an amazing league and it's brilliant. So, yeah, we've come a long way. And I think we're getting better, we're getting stronger. As I did say to Dave and Bert when we was in Blackpool 2 years ago, we need to sort of like find a way of profiling and raise the profile of the club away from the pitch. I think we've done that with things like yourself and and we've got a few more supporters around us, I think, when we travel away. So I think we've raised the profile, and that's a job of ours, mine, Dave and Bert and guys, to keep doing that and keep improving the setup.
You're going to a game against Ashton. What are your thoughts then into that one? Home game. It's your last free week in this February. What are your thoughts then into that? What's your plan?
Ashton, I just hope we can get a good result. I think we got a point up there when we went up there. Ashton has just hit some form, so they're doing very, very well. I think they won 3-0 again today. So it's going to be tough. Ashton are always difficult. New management went in about 10-12 games ago, seem to have settled in, scoring a lot of goals at the minute, so it will be tough, but we're at home, and if we've got any aspirations of finishing the top 8, then we've got to win that home game.
What are your thoughts heading into that busy period? Are you confident you can pick up a good amount of points? Momentum can be a great thing in football, and it's the opportunity to do that.
Well, it's what we need, really, because if you're going to get involved in this end of the season thing, any team have got to go on a great run. So there's always somebody that puts a run together of 5, 6, 7 wins and 1 draw, and you think, wow, where they come from. I mean, Grantham, they're only 2 points off runners up now. I want to pat them on the back, brilliant. It just goes to prove that 12 games ago, 13 games before they went on that run, Grantham were looking relegation fodder. So this league, if you put that run of 10 or 12 games unbeaten, you will find yourself in the playoffs. And we've just unbeaten again. I know we want to win the game, but it's a good point to our Hednesford, if you be honest. Just win next week, and if we can get win draw, and stay unbeaten, again, prove a big point to the chairman. We are stable. Have we stabilised ourselves in the Northern Premier? I think yes. We're up against some really big clubs. I mean, look at this setup here today. It's absolutely world class for Northern Premier level of football. But we've got to stay in and around this sort of club and compete with this sort of club. And I think anybody that's drove away today will probably say Barwell far better side than Hednesford.